This show is proudly brought to you by the #Me Network. Access granted.
Hey, and welcome to our next System Error podcast, episode number 2. We decided that we'll do something different and go down to Studio 1 at Goldings and record this one with Mauricio and Mike. And here it is. This week we're talking about spammers and the Muppets they are.
So here we are in Studio 1.
There's a 1 now.
Oh God!
It got an upgrade.
It
That's
must
the
be.
secret layer.
It's the
Yeah.
only- it's
So
the
you
only
just gave
place.
away the secret lair.
Of course, we're in Goldings. It's actually a little bit busier than we thought it might be. And
True.
today, of course, it's that time of the month, which is an appropriate time.
Vent, offload.
Time of the month.
It's the time of the month for Mauricio to let loose on something that's irking
We only
him.
let him out of the office once a month because
Yeah.
usually it's golden.
Yeah. So it's System Error time. It's been given a wee bit of a nickname, the Moan Zone, but that's unfair. So Mauricio,
Moan up.
what's annoying the crap out of you today?
What's not making you happy?
Yeah,
I'm very happy guy. Can you see?
Yes.
NEC.
Yes, I can see.
how happy I am?
Oh yeah,
Perfect
yeah.
for audio though, eh?
That's it's smiling. That's not a smile.
It's a smirk.
The guy miss.
Right, we're gonna
So what do you
talk,
want to talk about, mate?
we're gonna talk about spammers,
Spammers.
but we're gonna talk about a very specific type of spammers.
Okay.
And how do they do it? I mean, how they do it is easy. They approach you unsolicited. That's bullshit. But what they offer and what they don't do, and that's the thing, because they're not selling Viagra, they're not getting in contact with you because you just won a lottery or because someone with the same surname as you died and you can claim the money if you
Oh,
get
you mean
a
that
forged
doesn't work?
document.
Oh.
No, that doesn't happen.
Oh, shit.
So not the typical.
I need
The
to pull my
ones
bag.
we always hear about. in
No,
the
we're gonna
papers.
talk about business spam.
business spam.
Business spam.
Ah.
Because it's a tech audience, and the tech audience, they probably
Business
have a domain
spam.
name and they're going to get business spam.
Yeah.
I'm talking
Oh,
about
right.
SEO spammers, SEO douchebags.
Okay.
Yes.
So, I started a trade on GeekZone because in the last couple months, we have been seeing a lot of emails coming out like, hi, we are a New Zealand company, we are based in Napier, and we have a local team, and we can do SEO, search engine optimization for you, and blah, 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 blah. But then what happens is that you receive this email from Amanda, from MKT Services, based in Napier, and then you receive another email with very similar wording from someone else with the same email address but a different company name. So I start looking around and I look at the company name, and obviously I went to the company's website. If you are dealing with any company in New Zealand, you can go to the companies.govt.nz and you search for the company name there, and you're gonna see if the company is legitimate or not. And surprise, surprise, this web design company, MKT and whatever else name, doesn't exist.
Funny.
That's a very surprising thing. I didn't even expect that. And then what happened is that someone else on GeekZone, oh look, you got an email from Amanda. I got an email from Amanda with the same surname, same email address, but claiming to be from another company based in Christchurch.
Oh, it must be a big company.
Now we are surprised because anyway, what happens there is that it's not this person specifically, but search engine optimization is a real minefield. You can do it really well, or you can hire some crappy people.
Yeah.
And doing really well is not a mystery. Obviously, if you don't have the resources inside your company and you want to get good results when people search for something specific in your market segment, you can hire some trustful companies that will help you do that. But it's also a matter of common sense. Common sense says make sure that your pages are well structured, don't have errors, make sure that you have good content in terms of copy, the text is consistent. Make sure that you relay a good message with all the words related to the market that you work on. Make sure that you link inside the page to the other page that you have on the site, create a site map, and so on, so on, so on. If you get links from outside, it's a bonus because then it means that your page is trusted and start going up in the ranks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Easy to do. Make sure you have fresh content. That's why companies with blogs do really well, because Google stale content that doesn't change, drop. Google loves fresh content, so things go up.
Almost, not quite true. There are certain types of stale, quote-unquote, content that they recognise as, that's fine, about page, contact.
Okay.
They get that, they say, well, we're not expecting you to change every 10 seconds.
Google is pretty clever because they have, they look at the page, and for example on Geekzone, they know that Geekzone is a forum. I never put any format specific tags on the site, but Google knows that is a forum and knows the structure, and when you search for something on Geekzone and it gives you a page, it also gives below on the snippets, also gives you the forums, the sub-forums, where it's coming from. So Google knows the structure. So if you work well, you don't need much. It's not a mystery. A few years ago, I was working with a Wellington-based company. The guys were supplying us with content for our
Did you
jobs
just
website.
say the same thing as me?
Who was it?
Who was it? That's exactly. Who is it? We've all just gone, who's that then?
It was jobs.co.nz.
I know of that one. We all know of that
We know of
particular
it.
company.
Worked with them before.
Oh?
Yeah.
Okay, so the story was that jobs, one of the things on SEO is that you get a good domain name that's related to what you do. And jobs.co.nz, can't be better than jobs.co.nz for jobs in New Zealand.
I wonder what they do. Oh, they do
Anyway.
jobs.
Yeah.
Probably in New Zealand.
Yeah.
That could be. I know.
Just
So,
throwing it out
but, and we were getting content from them into Geekzone, into our jobs listing, just the tech jobs, and that was very good. So we had a relationship with them.
Yep.
One day, I noticed that someone with an IP address from India logged into joined Geekzone using the jobs.co.nz CEO name and started saying something like, "Oh, we have a new jobs board in New Zealand. You perhaps should visit jobs.co.nz and do this and this and that." So one of our moderators instantly deleted the post and banned this person because we have a very hard policy on link drops.
Excellent.
And then I contact the jobs.co.nz folks and said, "Hey, why are you doing this?"
Yeah.
And the guy said, "No, I'm not." I said, "Let me see. You hired an SEO expert." And he said, "Yes."
No, he didn't.
What he did was he hired a company from Christchurch that some friends told him was really good.
Yeah.
And this company gave him a report, which was just a boilerplate report. And you could see, because I read the report, you could see from the report that a lot of the words didn't even have anything to do with the job market. It was just a copy and paste from another report.
Yeah.
So you start seeing the quality is pretty low. And what this company does is they say, "We build links for your site." But the way they
build links
to your site.
to your site.
So the way that things work is like, I have a site that's worth being linked from by other companies, by newspapers or by a magazine in the area, and they're gonna put a link saying, "Hey, this was a story on Geekzone, and this was a story on Idealog, this was a story on blah," and comment on that or put on Twitter. Now, what these guys do is they go around. They log in any forum, they log into any blog that they see they have a vague resemblance to being in the same country, not even in the same market. And
Who are we working for? .co.nz. Right,
Yeah.
New Zealand.
Yep, and then
five
they
of them
start
anyway.
just dropping the links everywhere.
Farmers.co.nz. Not the company, but the occupation. That'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anytime that you see, so these guys, this Christchurch company hired someone in India, paying
So they
peanuts.
outsourced it.
Huh?
Yeah.
They got paid $100 an hour, and they said
Oh no, they were
$5 an hour,
no. Oh,
or whatever. So the Christchurch company got paid.
the Christchurch company was
and
charging
we'll
like
just get them to do.
Yeah.
Christchurch company was charging on the 5 digits per month.
Wow, that's nuts.
And
Sorry,
all for the
tell us again how this business works.
all for the link building thing, which basically is let's spam out all this. So when you go to a blog, and it's a very well written blog, and then on the comments below you say, "This is a great blog post. I'm glad you wrote about it. You can find watches for sale here."
Yes.
Thank you very much for bringing this post to our attention. You can buy used cars on blah 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 blah.
Yes.
This is all the artwork of search engine optimization spammers.
Yeah.
Not specialists.
Now the thing is, these guys, they actually sell these services to serious businesses in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And people pay
So,
very
hang on.
much
So, do they
to
sell
actually
it
get
to
people standing around.
the Christchurchy type people? So there's a front.
Yeah, the front is Christchurch people
And-
or whoever.
Yeah.
Well, some are just small
Well, no, mostly in
freelancers
Christchurch,
or
mate. It's
smaller
okay. We
companies
understand.
that
Yeah.
There'll be many
say,
more
hey,
in Auckland.
we'll provide the
Ah,
service, but then
yeah.
they'll outsource straight out to
Now,
someone else.
talking
None
about
in
that,
Wellington. But no, so
yes, there is.
Some
no, there can't be any Wellington. I can't believe you said that, Richard.
In Wellington, yes.
No.
Really?
It's guaranteed.
Great place on earth. But most people won't deal with the Indian or the Philippine or the wherever, or China or wherever. Oh, Wales.
Yeah, Wales have dodgy characters.
Yeah, there's a lot in
Yeah,
there.
not
Is a
Indians
lot in
in
Wales.
The Welsh are very dodgy. Yeah.
There is a lot in Wales. They won't encounter those. They'll hit the Hamilton one or the Christchurch one.
Yeah. So the thing is, if you, as in any scam, this scam works because someone wants to make, it's basically greed. You want to make a quick profit, You won the lottery, and we're having problem transferring the money. You won $5 million, but if you pay us $10,000 now, we can arrange for someone to send you the money. And you pay, and say, sorry, you just had another snag. If you pay us another $2,000, then someone else will do it for us. And then you keep paying until you realize
fall for this stuff.
people do because it's greed. People.
Is that not real?
No, that one's not real either. No.
So what happens is that
At least I knew that one.
if you are offered a service,
Yeah.
in this case it's a service, if it's too good to be true,
That's the line, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I think
if they say we guarantee that you're gonna get a much better Google ranking, no, they can't. No one
Can't
can
guarantee
guarantee
the first place
anything.
of Google either. Some of them
number
do that.
one. That's
Yeah.
the classic. Number one. It's like there is no such thing as number one.
Can't guarantee
Another
it
thing that
at all.
tells you, the emails that I get, like, we've noticed that geekzone.co.nz would not be on the first page results on Google for some of your keywords. First flag. How do they know my keywords? How do they know what I want?
Yeah.
If you work on the search engine optimization, we can make sure that you can convert more leads. Well, if you have visited Geekzone, you see it's a forum. We don't sell anything. I don't give a shit to leads.
You don't need leads.
So, if these guys didn't even bother visiting the site, you already know that's the second thing. These guys. So, if anyone offer you if you have a company and you run a website, and your website got some e-commerce thing and you sell widgets, if someone comes and say, we can put you on the first result of search for widgets, don't believe it.
No. That's
So
what follows.
these guys are this
Parasites. Parasites of the internet.
business
It's
world.
interesting because you said at the beginning, and I agree. There is a point to it. I mean, you can
can do it
actually
right.
be better at doing
What
what
they
you
call,
do.
the white hat.
The white hat
solutions.
one.
Yeah.
But
do it
there are
right.
rules, and you follow the rules.
Yeah.
You don't need. It's mostly common sense.
Be a good business.
Be
say
useful,
what you
relevant,
do.
and get on with it, yeah. Instead of hiring some muppet to...
See, I look at search engine optimization like I look at garages. I know nothing about cars, and so when something could go wrong, or have to do the warranty fitness, you take your car to a garage, they do their thing, they charge you some money, sometimes they don't, and then you drive away. If you trust them and they say this is what we do, you need to have that fixed because of this, and they explain it and they do it for business, you go, that's great, thank you. It saved me having to do it. I don't understand cars. I could do it myself. It's a bit like I could do search engine optimization myself.
Yeah.
I could fix my car.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna because, I've got the things in my life. Or I could go to some dodgy car down the road that's saying for $5 we'll make sure that you're guaranteed to get through the warrant of fitness.
Yeah. That sounds dodgy, just like that.
Anytime that someone guarantees something to...
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's almost at the same level as NovoPay.
Oh God. Oh, that's harsh for the SEO, isn't it? Surely.
Well, NovoPay is almost a scam to me. Anyway, I'll tell you one that happened. I tell you how search engine optimization is powerful. Let's say, Geekson is pretty good in terms of how searchable we are. And usually, if we have a new discussion in the forums, you can find that discussion on Google in about 10 minutes. Google indexes everything.
They see you as a news site as well.
Oh, if we look, the news section shows up on the news about Google.com and everything.
Yeah,
but anyway.
And fair enough. But
So a lot of people decide that was a good idea to advertise on radio and TV, search instead of the URLs.
oh, I see. So
Vodafone had one last
search
year.
for Goldings as opposed to Goldings.com.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vodafone had one last year, search for Vodafone Red or something like this. Anyway, a couple of years back, I was driving to town and I heard this on the radio. But that's the only time I listen to radio in the car. So I hear this guy
Banging your ring on the table, mate.
Yeah. So I listen to this guy. I listen to the radio and I hear this guy saying, for the best blinds in Wellington, go to Google and search for best blinds in Wellington. I said, yeah, fair enough. So I go home and I said, let's do an experiment.
Okay.
And I put the best blind, I create a new topic on Geekson called the best blinds in Wellington. And I explained on the body of the post why I was creating this.
Yeah.
So other people in the forums start replying with the best blinds in Wellington. And start replying.
Cool.
In 15 minutes, if you search for the best blinds in Wellington, our page was the first one.
There you go.
If you invest your money into putting ads on the radio, and you rely on search, you have to be really, really sure that you're not going to be kicked by someone else. Anyway, so what happened is that I ran the experiment for like half a day. I wanted to see if we got to the top or how quickly we could get to the top. So we ran the experiment and I immediately removed the discussion and then I blocked using the robots file. I blocked the URL from search engines and I went to Google Webmasters and I manually removed the URL. So I didn't want to interfere too much with the guy's business. But I wanted to...
He's now out of business and lives on the streets. It's a wonderful thing, Ruth. Well done.
I wanted to get an evidence that advertising by search is done. I mean, not search advertising, but advertising by search as in search for us instead of telling go to.
Yeah.
Because you don't know if your competitor can at any time just kick out.
Yeah.
But that's usually someone's advised them to do it.
It's a little bit like saying we're the best. What is it? Was it best blinds?
Yeah.
Walk down this high street and see it. You'll see us. We're the best blinds. So someone goes, right, fuck it. I'm going to open a big shop that's got a bigger bloody sign than you have.
Called Best Blinds.
Called Best Blinds.
Exactly.
Better Best Blinds.
People will go, it must be them. I'll walk in there. So, you don't own the street. You don't own the search. You don't own the experience.
Yeah.
The other one that pisses me off though is when they go, find us on Facebook. They go, for a start,
their search is horrible for a start.
Find us on Facebook. They don't ever tell you we are Best Blinds Best Blinds New Zealand. They just say find us on Facebook.
What I've seen,
I'm never going to find you on Facebook.
Well, there's two things there.
No, that's right.
But
first is that
don't own the fucking place.
No, but what I've seen a lot of people doing this, and that goes back, the 90s called, and American Online wants the keyword back.
Yes.
Because remember how on AOL you had to enter keywords? Or TVNZ 5 years ago. Go to TVNZ and enter keyword.
Keywords, that's right.
Shortland Street. Anyway.
No, just tell me where to go.
What I've seen lately is a lot of companies that you go to their companyname.co.nz and actually redirect to their Facebook page.
my God.
No, really?
They're giving it up.
Who is advising these people?
Facebook.com, obviously.
Facebook has no problem getting money from these people
Yeah,
because
fine, yeah.
these people obviously lost any chance that they had of being searchable on the web.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's sad, though. Right? It's sad that they put their faith in these companies and screw them, basically.
But these are social media gurus.
Oh, yeah.
That's another one. That
You just opened another Pandora's box.
You should get if you could put video, you should get that social media douchebag video.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, social media douchebag and SEO experts are at the same level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you get Geeks, you must get a lot of this. We can make you the best blah blah in the world, and
We get a lot too.
But
I mean,
one of
just
the
have
things,
a
one of the things
huge
that
You
we
get the phone calls. You get the phone calls as well?
no.
On at a business premises, when I've been at different businesses, we got phone calls as well. Hi, this is so and such. And then, yes, we can offer you SEO. And in some cases, I want to build the website as well. I said, oh yeah, I build websites. See ya. You know.
Now, first is
They read
yesterday
it.
I was walking down the street and I saw this poster. You guys are not going to see it, but I'm going to show here too.
well, we'll tweet it out.
We'll describe
We'll tweet
it.
it out.
Mauricio's bringing out his
I will
phone,
upload
and we're going to
later.
look at something.
Yeah.
But Mauricio will tweet it.
Looks like a colourful chocolate bar.
And that's-
it's a Windows phone.
That's
These guys are very-
hashtag access granted podcast, and you'll get to see his photo.
Yeah.
So we're looking
Online
at
marketing.
Online marketing.
$79.
It's a poster. This
Yeah.
guy is clever. Because he knows that he got a lot of competition online, and he wanted to reach people that are not online. So basically, he said, for $79, I will create your online marketing.
Oh, no.
Strategy, content, evaluation, learn how to get your brand online.
Go where the people are. That's brilliant. I think that is
So
brilliant.
it's a poster. It's not online. It's not a search thing. Just say, I'll do it. But for $79, you have to wonder.
It's
What the
too
hell
good
is
to be
that?
true, but
Yeah.
who knows?
But anyway,
it
these
is.
guys are quite clever.
No,
It
it
is.
is.
Yeah.
I'll put the picture later and then you can upload.
One of the bizarre things that I've always heard and talked about is, I always say go to where the audience is, and if you're trying to get people online, then they're not online.
Well,
So
this-
don't have your whole, come to our website, which will explain how to get online. But they're not online.
Yeah.
Put up a poster.
These guys are very clever. These guys are doing real good marketing.
Yeah.
They put a poster to reach those guys that are not online
Yeah.
yet.
And that's, to be fair, the Spark, what was the Telecom, those tech in a minute things?
Oh, don't.
Because you're talking to people who don't have the phones and the
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So don't try and do.
The way
don't
they
put up a
sound is very,
YouTube.
very condescending as
Don't
well. You know?
put up a YouTube video because those people don't have YouTube video.
I have
Put it on TV because that's what they watch. And that's
Yeah.
excellent. Condescending to us, and very, very complicated and bizarre geek talk to most people, a lot of people.
Yeah, they don't
basically
know what they don't know, eh?
No, but basically the rant today was not specifically about the SEO market, but it was for, businesses. People want to go online or want to do business online. They need to have common sense. Don't trust every snake oil salesperson that comes through the door.
Yeah. Especially you do is shop around a bit if you're looking for those
Yep.
services. Yeah.
And get recommendations from people that already got
I
there.
think the call out as well to our audience
They've
is,
got local too.
look, you techies, you know this. Tell your bloody mates. Tell your family. Tell your business.
Yeah.
Educate them because they don't know.
They don't.
Yeah.
The reason this exists and it is still massive business, imagine, otherwise they wouldn't bother doing it, is because people don't know. So, look, if you're a techie, have a chat with your mates and say, oh, geez, do you get that email? This is what it means.
I had a
Because
client.
they'll go, oh shit, I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
They don't know.
So I had this client who handed over their domain to one of these clowns, and I said, I was going to redo their website, blah blah. I said, yeah, well, who hosts your domain? Oh, this so and so on my email. I had a look. Some guy owns his domain. It's under his name. The spammer's the admin on his domain. You got to be really careful. Eh?
Holy crap.
I couldn't believe it. Yeah. And so that website never went live because he still can't get his domain back.
Oh my god.
I couldn't believe it. I just sat there in his office going, there's nothing I can do about it. You need to get
Yeah.
it back or find a new domain.
So there we go. We've got people trying to join us now.
Yep. I will,
Wonderful. Thanks, mate, for the moon
wonderful.
phone.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
We're not
We'll
going
talk
to
about
see you
social
now.
media Muppets next time, eh?
We're not going to catch up until January.
I know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we would have to meet on the 25th of December.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
going to happen,
it's
mate.
on the calendar.
Apparently, the calendar was well planned by.
I deleted it
It's still there.
in
I don't know.
my calendar.
What I'll do is I'll text you on the day, and you text me back a quick rant, and that's it. We'll put it on Twitter.
The quick range was people that can't make calendars work.
I can make calendars work. No, it'd be batteries. Guarantee it.
Oh yeah.
What's your tech issue today? Fucking the batteries in the toy.
That is a big
Guarantee
one,
it.
especially after Christmas time.
Yes.
They're going to be loading up their new toys with
But
batteries. They'll be
we,
done in a
we
day.
bought some special things and they all come with rechargeable
Let's say bye.
batteries. So that's it.
All right. Thanks a lot
All
again.
right.
Another month done. Another rant in the can.
#me.co.nz